Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to another Craft Day Friday, where every Friday I post a new video. In today's video I decided to do something Valentine's Day related. So if you remember back in one of my Christmas videos, I made the little red truck with the Christmas tree on the back. So I decided to recreate that, but this time make it pink with hearts on the back. So basically what you're going to need for this project is, like I mentioned before in the previous video, you're going to need scrap wood that I have here. I've already traced and cut it out. You're going to need buttons, 3 different size craft sticks. I got the jumbo, the medium size, and your standard. I got some felt that I cut out. I got my felt from Dollar Tree, and I just went ahead and cut out a heart, and then I took my foam board and I cut out another heart. So you're going to need foam board, felt, and I got a couple different packs of stickers that I also got from I got these from Walmart. I went to my Dollar Tree today, and they are just now switching over from Christmas to Valentine's, so the shelf is pretty bare, but I'll go back again tomorrow maybe. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So I'm just going to go ahead now and turn my camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. So this is what we have here. So I took my standard size popsicle stick, and I just took my shears, my garden shears, or you can use scissors, and I just basically cut everything down to size. So I'm just going to go ahead and put everything, we're going to go ahead and put it together. So the first thing that I want to do is go ahead and start building the truck. So I took a, let me see, because it looks green to me. So let's do this. Alright. So I took a standard popsicle stick, and I just cut it down to size. And this is what we ended up with. So I took, basically I just took my shears and I cut it. Well, let's cut off a little more. So I cut it like this, and then I took my scissors and I just basically cut up the middle, and then you end up with this shape. And I'm just going to go ahead now and grab my hot glue. Or you can use hot glue or wood glue. For the video, I am just going to go ahead and use wood glue. So we have that. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this on. And I'm just going to wipe away any extra glue. And I'm working on wax paper because let's turn this back a little, because the hot glue does not stick to wax paper. So now that we have that, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we're just going to cut. We got our popsicle stick cut. I cut this at an angle, and we're just going to go ahead and glue that into place. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. Being very careful that I do not burn myself, because y'all know by now I am very prone to hot glue burns. I burn myself so many times it's just, you would think I would know better by now, but nope. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with this one here, And before I glue that in place, I want to just see how that's going to look. Okay. So we're going to put a little bit of hot glue. So we're going to put a little bit of hot glue right across the bottom of this one. And we're going to go ahead and stick this right in place. Just like that. Now, this piece here, we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to put some hot glue here and here. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this down on there just like this. And then we have our little piece that we have here, which is just the tip end of the of the popsicle stick that we're gonna just go ahead and put here. And that's optional, but you don't have to, but I'm gonna do it. And just gonna pop that right there. And I'm just going to very carefully slide my fingers up under there to loosen everything up. And there we have it. Now what we're going to do is I am going to go ahead and put my wheels on. And I'm just going to put a little bit here. And we're just going to stick this here. Just like this. And I'm just going to scrape some of that out, and I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right about here. And we're going to stick this down on here, right there. Just like that. Now I'm going to take my stickers, my foam stickers, and I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 of these in the middle of the wheel. Like this. This is what we have. It's already so cute. Okay, now what we're going to do, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a paintbrush, and I picked candy pink to paint this. I hope my lighting is okay for y'all. It looks good on my end, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm working on my lighting. I'm working on trying to get everything fixed. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint this. And you can do it red. I went with pink because I look at red and pink being kind of Valentine's-y, you know, the color, Valentine's Day colors. I don't know if that's just me thinking that red and pink are Valentine's Day colors, you know, like red and green, Christmassy. I tie those two together, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me know in the comment box if you think red and pink are Valentine's Day colors too. So I'm just going to go ahead and just finish painting up the truck. And I'm going to put little red, well actually I'm going to put a couple different color stickers on here. I have some red, pink, and I do believe silver. So all I'm doing is just painting this. Alright. And here we go. Just kind of. Now, if you ever worked with acrylic paint, you know that it dries extremely fast. So yeah, it doesn't take no time for this to dry. So I'm just gonna put that here. I'm gonna set my paintbrush over here, and I'm just gonna hold this upright so I can paint this part here. Oops, this part here. Let me get a little bit of more paint. Stick that in here, and we're just gonna hold this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up. And I will be painting the black or the back of this. Okay, so that's what we have here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my felt and my foam board, and I'm gonna just hot glue my felt right on top of this foam board. Being again very careful that I do not burn my fingers. And now I'm just gonna trim off a little bit. I want the white to not to be showing too much, but it's fine if it shows a little. And now I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue down through here, seal that off. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this pink one and I'm gonna glue it on here just like this. And I am just gonna go ahead and stick that on just like that. I like the way that looks. And I'm just adding a little extra glue. And this is what we have. Now I'm gonna take some of those stickers, I'm gonna try to use just a few of them. Put one here, and then I'm gonna grab my other colors. This is one, it looked more like a pinkish purple, and then we have silver. So maybe I'll do pink. I'm just gonna take this one out, and I'll put this here, right there. Let's move this one down here, and then we'll put the pink or pinkish purple or whatever color you consider it. We're going to put that right there like this. And then I have these two little pieces here, and I'm just going to stick those here, and we're going to glue those on, and I think I'm going to paint those pink also. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue, a hot glue, around the bottom of this. And I am just going to stick that on here, just like this. I already think it's cute. And where did I do with my other one? Here it is. And we're going to add a little more glue. And I'm just going to stick this on here, like that. And I'm going to go ahead and paint those also. That way it matches the truck. Well, I should have turned this one over because I forgot to erase the line that I drew on. But it's fine. It is fine. We're just going to go with it. If I have to, I'll put another coat over it and go over it again. So now I'm just painting the other side. And I'm going to go ahead and put that, and I'm just going to cut off a little of this. There we go. I'm just going to add a little more paint, and I'm just going to go over this one more time. And one more time here. And if you get paint on the wheels, it wipes right off. It is acrylic paint after all, and it's gonna wipe right off. So I think I want to stick some more hearts on here in random places. Like I want to put one here, and then I think I want to do we're gonna do one here. That's going to be for the little headlight. And I'll stick one back here. I'm just trying to make it more, I don't know, feels like the hearts make everything official, you know. And then I'm going to take my heart, and I think I'm going to just glue it. Let me see here. Like this. I'm just basically just playing around with it to see about where I want my heart to go, and I think I'm just going to turn it over, and we're just going to put, let me see, before I put hot glue on, let me just play around with it again to see how it's going to look. So I'm going to put some hot glue here, and we're going to put a little bit here, and we're just going to stick this down on here, and just pull this back a little bit, and I'm just kind of holding it here in place until everything dries. Okay, there we go. So I want this to be more centered up this way. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna, because I want the heart to be seen. So basically, I'm gonna have to play around with my settings on how it's gonna look. Okay. There we go. I think I figured it out. I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue right there to hold it into place. And I'm just gonna hold this here. Wipe away the extra. And this is what it looks like. Mine is just glue strands. Now, I'm just going to go ahead. I need to add a little more glue. There we go. And I'm just going to hold that into place. Wipe off the extra. Now, and I'm going to go ahead, turn this over, and we're going to paint the back. But before I paint the back, I want to add these two little pieces, which I'm going to use and prop up my car a little bit. That way, or should I do it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to cut a little bit of this off here. Like this. I'm just going to cut off a little, because I want it to be able to set up like almost like a picture frame. So I'm going to stick that here. So we're going to put a little bit of hot glue right here and right here. And I'm going to have to hold it into place for a minute to make sure that it sets up like I want it. And it's going to set up, but I want to turn it around so I can see it. So this is what it looks like so far. And now I'm going to go ahead and paint the back. And let me get on my and I'm just gonna very lightly try to get in between here without getting pink on my heart. If we do, it's fine, no big deal. Normally I would have had my pieces painted by now already, but hey, we was doing this, I was doing my whole video. Normally I would have one done, but not today. It's been a lot going on with the holidays, with Christmas, with everything, and so yeah. And I just felt like doing a Valentine's Day, you know, craft today, because love is in the air somewhere. And besides, I like Valentine's Day. And I'm going to go ahead and paint my other pieces. We're going to go ahead and paint. Give these a good get this out of the way. I'm gonna try to adjust my light so y'all can see a little bit of what's going on. Let's take this off, and this is what we ended up with. This is what we have, and this is the back, and you can paint the heart if you want. Let me hold it up a little. So this is what we have, and here it is. This is what it looks like setting up. And you can play around with it. You can use different hearts. You can basically do anything you want. You can make it bigger, smaller. It's really up to you. That is it for this little craft. Here it is. If you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. And as always, let's turn the camera back up. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. And I hope you all have a very nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye.